guys moving any?
No, mate, not moving.
Coming up in this week's episode, we check out some iconic Western Australian landmarks, ticking them off our must-see list, before lending a hand to our mates who rescued a fellow traveller, putting their very own setup at risk, only to be left stranded by the exact person they rescued. The Australian travelling community is a pretty special one.
So we've got the workers here. Look at those people.
And one we're glad to be a part of. People coming from far to lend a hand in a sticky situation. It was great to see and know there are still some awesome people in the world.
Welcome to a new episode, guys. And we have made it to 𝐬𝐻𝐵 blowholes, haven't we?
Yeah, we have one, yeah. We're just currently shoving our blowholes full of food. We're at Point 𝐬𝐻𝐵 campground at the moment. This is where we're starting our travels. I think we're going to do a beach to bush sort of episode. Pretty cool spot. Right near the ocean. It's windy as at the moment, but we're going to go now and check out the blowholes, the lighthouse, do the touristy sort of things. Not hard getting here at all. 20 bucks a night. The road in's tar all the way. Everyone in the truck. Go. Double time. Go. Go, Finn. Go.
Oh.
Hurry up. Go, Lennox.
Go, Lennox.
Go, Lennox. Who's got me puffer?
It is so slow.
The blowholes are just a short drive from this campsite, and when the swell is up, it is quite an impressive sight. Not only the blowholes, but the coastline surrounding it is just as rugged.
I guess the bigger the seas, the more this would work. And apparently low tide's the best to come on. What do you think, boys? Oh, it'll go now. Ready? Woohoo! That was a big one. Ready? Well, you don't stand downwind of it, that's for sure.
You got saturated.
How was that? Oh, another one. Come on, Finny. Oh, this is going to be a big one. Finn, look at this, it'll be a big one. The ocean's a pretty powerful thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's amazing.
It's good. There's a bit of information on it. Yeah.
Has it sunk in?
No.
Into here?
No, I've got too much in here.
Anyway, we're going to move on now to the lighthouse, which is, you can see it just up past us there.
Is that where they live, Finn?
Yes.
Oh, a secret door. Yeah.
It's not a bad view from up here. 360-degree views from all around it.
Sweet.
What does Chase on the case do?
The 𝐬𝐻𝐵 lighthouse is about 10 metres tall and 3.5 metres in diameter, and sits around 48 metres above sea level. Our plan was to leave 𝐬𝐵 in our rear view mirrors and head east into the Kennedy Ranges, but some fellow travel mates ran into some trouble rescuing another vehicle on some mud flats. So we headed straight down to lend a hand.
So there's a bit of a change of plans this morning. Fellow truck fam had, they didn't get into trouble. They were rescuing someone that was doing the wrong thing. Anyway, they pulled them out in the mud flats, and then their truck sunk. And the fella that they got out was supposed to go get help so they could anchor off it, pull out the front winch and all that sort of thing. But the fella that was supposed to go get more people just drove away, and obviously trucks are pretty heavy, especially their rear axles, so it just went phew. Anyway, we're driven like 150 k's down to see if we can get these guys out, and we got to drive on a little bit of a mud flat to get there, and hopefully we don't crash through. But they're going to need a bit of weight to pull out, and their front winch is broken, so hopefully we can maybe double line pull off our winch and get these guys out. But we're just airing down now, and then I'm going to go and help.
These poor guys have been out here on their own, like bogged, stranded on these flats. The boys are just trying to think of a plan to get them out because they are bogged. This is probably the worst, like this is my nightmare. Like it is just, like I just feel so sorry for them, like the worry they've probably had for the last 2 days. And yeah, so hopefully we can get them out. Nick's just going to get Susan, put down the tyres, and yeah. Whew.
If you've never been in this situation, mud like this actually sucks you into it and creates a suction between the mud and the vehicle that's in it.
Look at you guys! You're nearly as bogged as the truck. Oh,
It can be pretty difficult to undo that bond, and at this point the truck's been stuck here for a couple of days and has quite the suction.
Alright, here we go, tyres are down, we're going. Alright, I'm just going to poke out. Got to try and keep a constant speed and not break through. Seem to be doing all right.
At this point in time, there was another 4 to 5 families that had made the trip to lend a hand. And this is what we love about the travelling scene. Everyone is more than keen to lend a hand wherever they can.
All right, we're nearly where I reckon we'll be able to winch off.
Do we have a plan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the stage one. Just get to here and then see if the winch can do the rest.
Are you nervous?
I'm not nervous, I'm done with the nerves.
Yeah. He'd be so tired.
Yesterday when the water was coming up from the truck, I just about cried.
Yeah, I bet. I would too. There's about a heap of cars up there, ready just in case.
Our plan of attack here was our truck and 2 wagons would be the anchor point to winch from.
You're just gonna let him do it? You're lazy?
With the bridle on the front of our truck attached to the winch, with a recovery ring effectively doubling the power of our winch, creating what is called a double line pull, and a couple of extension straps to keep out of the boggy sections to avoid further recoveries.
Right, all good?
All good, mate.
Right, just taking up the slack now.
Yeah, I might wait for you to get a bit more tension before I start driving because it's bellied out.
Yeah. Sort of loading up now. Just give us 2 seconds, I've just got to get out and change this thing.
You're right, mate.
Can you feel that at all or not?
No, I don't feel it.
How we going? Moving any?
No, mate, not moving.
Anything?
Moved a little bit.
Oh, go.
Step 1. Look at all the working community. What is
First one's done. Yeah. We'll see
Stage
how we
1?
go. Yeah, one snatchy out. We'll do a couple more.
Did you feel the suck?
Yeah, I felt it. The winch is only going like that much at a time.
How did it feel in your truck?
Well, it was pretty good.
Yeah?
There's no movement until the end, so we'll give it a second one.
We've taken one snatch trap away and now we're just gonna keep winching. The winch is doing well. This is just a single line pull at the moment because the front of the truck and the back of the truck's out. But we'll see how we go. Coming, the big girl's coming. It's got a bit of a lean happening there now at the moment though.
Just wait, we'll put another track in.
Yeah, all good. Taking out the slack now, man.
Copy that.
Should be getting tight on you now. Yes, she's out. So we've got the other truck out now, and we'll get out. There's heaps of people here, but look how it doesn't take much for you to sink through the crust. I was up there, and to get a straighter pull, we moved around this way where it was a bit softer. The water is already starting to come through. There's about 100 mil of crust there. I'll measure it with your hand. Once you break through that, you're down. But hopefully these guys don't leave us. We'll get out of that anyway. See what happens. We've got all sorts of cars out here. There's a Chevy. They're putting all the stuff that was out of the truck in the Chevy, so the truck's not as heavy. And then we've got to get through this sort of bog holey bit here. The Chevy just went through it and it was spinning shit everywhere. But it's still quite wet. There was a bit of rain last night, so.
Bit of rain last night?
Yeah, yesterday, sorry, they said. So.
And apparently the water like comes up on full moons, apparently.
Awesome.
There was a full moon last night.
Oh well, anyway. We shouldn't be too much, shouldn't be. I'm not saying too much longer than. I've already said it, we're in stride.
How good is the travelling community?
I know, it's so
Honestly,
good.
Everyone just comes together and like pitches in. Here I am, I'm just behind the camera.
Yeah, we're just. But yeah, and people come from far and wide and like.
Just to help out, it's so nice.
It shows the power of social media.
Yeah, it does.
All there is to do now is get our truck out of its little hole and get off these mud flats, where a cold beer is waiting for us.
Are you helping Finn? So use those muscles.
Well, after a big day yesterday, just showing how good the travel community is, there was people come from far and wide to help out yesterday, and it's awesome. We did take a couple of things away from it. First of all, how good the travelling community is and how everyone pulls together. Second of all, there's still some bad people out in the world, but there's a hell of a lot of good ones. Anyway, all goods now, isn't it, boys? You got lunch in there? How you going, missus?
You getting hungry?
Yeah.
I had milk.
Okay, that's good, you've had milk. Anyway, we've boosted back to Carnarvon. We're filling up with water now. We've just been to the shops and got nappies and all that, which we forgot. And we're headed east. We're gonna go out to the, Kennedy Ranges. That's what I'm trying to find. Anyway, fill up, full of everything, and then we'll get going. What was your take on yesterday, Lenya?
I think it was good. I am so glad it was a positive outcome for everyone involved. I think that was the main thing. Like, everyone's safe, all vehicles were safe. It was good. It was a good outcome considering how bogged those poor guys were.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to make you a sandwich, big fella.
And I might just add too, no way was it the truck's fault that they went out on that mudflat to rescue another person in like it was a wagon of some sort, and then in that process they got bogged, and then they rescued the wagon. It got free, and he was being an anchor for the truck. It had a front winch to pull up, but it was just pulling the wagon towards it, so he had to go and get another anchor car from the campsite, which is about 1 kilometre away or so, and he just never come back. And then that's when the truck, they burn out their winch trying to get out and all sorts of things. So it could have been avoided, that situation, if the person in the car that was doing the wrong thing in the first place just went and got another anchor car. All that could have been avoided. So I don't know, help out when you can.
Well, we're going to get that beach to bush theme after all in this episode. We fueled up and headed east towards the Kennedy Ranges, where the traffic died off and the soil becomes that rich red colour we like so much.
You're doing it tough, big fella.
Yeah. Very. oh, that's nice.
I was gonna say that we were hoping to get away from the wind from the coast.
Still windy as out here,
It
isn't
is so windy out here. I thought we really would have dodged it, but
We're at the 𝐬𝐻𝐽 Junction. We're just at a little motel caravan park thing, and we're gonna explore from here, I think.
yeah, I think so. Because it's Sunday, we've got to wait till the info centre's open, and then we might go in there in the morning.
Suss a few things out.
And get a bit more information, I think.
That's bright.
I know. Well, it's good because there's a park here, and the kids are getting agitated and annoyed being in the car for so long. They did pretty well.
They did.
3 hours is our max.
And they start picking us off.
Yeah, definitely did to you.
Yeah, they did me in today.
Do you want a beer?
I was ready to jump over the back seat and start mauling people like a cat.
He was. Do you want a beer, big fella?
Yeah, I'll have one if you have one.
Alright, we may as well. So, welcome to Elenia's Gourmet Cooking. Alright, it's blowing its absolute off out there. So, I'm on dinner duty, and I am going to try something that I have found on Instagram. So we're gonna give it a go. Pizza wraps, but they're in a style where, well, old mate didn't make any mess. So hopefully this dinner, the boys won't make a mess. Limited mess is the best. Step one is to cut up all your things that you need to cook, which I've got onion, bacon and mince, and I'm just gonna shove it in and just brown it. Next up, you gotta line out your wraps and then make it like a normal wrap, but then we're gonna roll it. Next step is to put your meat and whatever you want on your pizza. Alright, this is the tricky bit. You've gotta wrap it. Wrap each end, then roll it. Then think about how much to put in. And then once they're wrapped, you've got to cut it. And then shove it in there. Come and see me artwork, big fella.
Is that what it is? I'm sure it's artwork.
Yeah. How's the kid minding?
Yeah, one's on the road.
So they're all squashed in there, and then you sprinkle cheese all over the top and then shove them in the oven. Don't judge for my dirty oven. And then I'll just put the other little four in there laying down. And hopefully that cheese will melt and stick them together. Fingers crossed. Otherwise I don't know how I'm going to get them out. Alright, we're ready, I think. Oh, it's not really bad. Good start. Right, so the hardest part is going to be getting them out. So when I watched Old Mate's video, he's all stuck together really nicely. But I have a feeling this won't. And I don't really know how to get it out. Oh. Dad, can I have your help, please? Looks good?
Yeah, it does.
But I need to get it out. I didn't think of this bit. So I was thinking of doing that, and then if you can, it'll be hot. Because I don't really know how else. Because they need to stick together, that's the point.
Can you just leave it in there?
No, well, how are we going to get it out? No? Because you've got to hold them. Ooh.
Oh, go now.
What if I push it down? No, don't. Don't ruin it.
I think I've got it. You.
What do you want me to do? Yes! Go, Nick!
There you go.
Yes! Alright, boys, be prepared to be amazed. Woohoo! Alright, so now that they stay together, which I'm really shocked about, what you do is only just take one little thing like this, and that's your little pizza.
Oh.
Yeah, it might be hot.
I'm going in for the cheesy one.
Oh yeah?
I'm going for this
Oh,
one.
there's one there, Lennox, if you want.
Oh.
Oh, that's good. Mom, just like it, Mom.
That's good though.
Yeah?
Yeah, bloody hell.
It worked. I can't believe it actually worked.
You don't have much faith in yourself. I'm going to give you a 7.
7? I'm going to give this win to 0. What are you going to give me, Finn?
10 out of 10. We can give you 5.
5?
Savage, Vinny.
5, Lou?
Pretty savage, aren't they?
Yeah, hot. Well, I think I nailed it. I haven't tried it yet, but they are such a good idea for like parties or like just even lunch or dinner. So cool. Anyway, finish this. Get me washing off the line.
Mom,
Grundy's flying high there.
Why are they so cute?
If they weren't cute today in the car, they were lucky to get a seat.
Yeah. See, like, they do your head in all day, and they do something cute like that.
Be
Do you want another one?
No,
Another
no.
I tried. We ended up going to the info centre here at 8 o'clock this morning, and we got a bit of info. I don't know why we did.
No, we've got a bit of info on our upcoming episodes and where we're going next.
For the Kennedy Rangers.
Yep.
So we're pretty excited. But I think that's it for this episode, guys, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks for watching.
A bit of a shorter episode this week, but over the next few weeks we had some great and challenging adventures. Next up, we explore the dry and rugged Kennedy Ranges. And the following weeks, we venture out to the most western point of the Australian mainland. Camping out of our rooftop tent and having a great time doing it. If you haven't yet hit the subscribe button, go ahead and do so, it really helps us out. A massive shout out goes to all our Patreon community. Thanks for watching us and supporting us, and we'll see you on the next one.